Revolutionary botanical discoveries enhancing human health. The past decade has witnessed groundbreaking advancements in botany, reshaping our understanding of plant life and its profound implications for human wellness. From uncovering rare medicinal herbs deep within uncharted forests to harnessing advanced biotechnologies that accelerate drug development, these discoveries are redefining what we know about nature's healing power. As researchers delve deeper into the biochemical complexities of flora, they're revealing remarkable connections between specific plant compounds and immune system fortification. This evolving field promises not only innovative treatments but also sustainable solutions rooted in centuries-old wisdom combined with cutting-edge science. The resurgence of ancient medicinal plants. Ancient civilizations relied heavily on plant-based remedies long before modern pharmacology emerged. Today, scientific validation is breathing new life into these forgotten treasures, proving their efficacy through rigorous clinical studies and molecular analysis. Researchers have recently focused on plants like Withania somnifera, ashwagandha, and curcuma longa, turmeric, whose historical use spans millennia across diverse cultures. Modern investigations confirm their anti-inflammatory properties, offering natural alternatives to conventional medications with fewer side effects. Echinacea, widely studied for its immunostimulant effects, this coneflower has shown promise in reducing upper respiratory infections when taken prophylactically. Ginseng, both American and Korean varieties contain ginsenosides that enhance cognitive function and reduce stress-related fatigue, aligning with traditional claims made by East Asian healers. Digital preservation projects are documenting indigenous knowledge systems worldwide, ensuring that ancestral herbal wisdom isn't lost amid rapid globalization. These collaborative efforts bridge cultural gaps while advancing medical science through ethnobotanical research. Modern biotechnologies' role in plant discovery. Advancements in genomic sequencing and synthetic biology have revolutionized botanical research, enabling scientists to decode complex plant metabolites at unprecedented speeds. These tools allow precise identification of bioactive compounds previously unknown to science. Biotech firms are now engineering plants to produce targeted therapeutic agents, such as modified yeast strains synthesizing artemisinin, a compound originally extracted from sweet wormwood, Artemisia annua, to combat malaria. Such innovations increase accessibility while reducing ecological strain on wild populations. Genetic editing techniques revolutionizing agriculture. CRISPR-Cas9 technology has enabled scientists to edit plant genomes with pinpoint accuracy, eliminating undesirable traits while amplifying beneficial characteristics. For instance, drought-resistant wheat variants developed through this method show significant improvements in crop yields during climate-stressed seasons. Beyond agricultural applications, gene editing breakthroughs are unlocking novel ways to produce essential nutrients within edible plants. Researchers successfully engineered rice containing beta-carotene, vitamin A precursor, addressing malnutrition in developing regions affected by vitamin deficiencies. Unearthing new species in remote ecosystems. Ongoing expeditions into biodiverse hotspots continue yielding previously undocumented plant species, some possessing extraordinary biological properties. Scientists exploring cloud forests in South America recently identified a moss-like organism capable of absorbing heavy metals from contaminated soils. These findings underscore the urgent need for conservation efforts as habitat destruction accelerates extinction rates. Organizations like Kew Gardens estimate that up to 40% of Earth's estimated 390,000 vascular plant species may disappear within decades due to deforestation and climate change. The importance of biodiversity preservation. Prioritizing biodiversity protection ensures continued access to potential cures hidden among undiscovered flora. Every hectare of preserved forest represents untapped reservoirs of chemical diversity waiting to be explored safely and sustainably. Innovative approaches like seed banking and ex situ conservation help safeguard vulnerable species. Projects such as the Svalbard Global Seed Vault store millions of seeds representing thousands of plant cultivars, providing insurance against catastrophic losses caused by wars, disasters, or shifting climates. Plant-based compounds targeting chronic diseases. Scientific inquiry into phytochemicals reveals their remarkable capacity to modulate cellular processes linked to chronic illnesses. Flavonoids found in green tea exhibit antioxidant activity that protects DNA integrity, potentially slowing cancer progression. Recent studies highlight the cardioprotective qualities of polyphenol present in dark chocolate and red wine. These compounds improve endothelial function by increasing nitric oxide production, thereby lowering blood pressure and reducing arterial stiffness associated with aging. Berberine, extracted from barberry plants, this alkaloid shows metabolic benefits comparable to metformin in managing type 2 diabetes patients. Resveratrol, found abundantly in grapes, this stilbenoid exhibits neuroprotective effects observed in animal models of Alzheimer's disease. Pharmaceutical companies increasingly partner with academic institutions to isolate active constituents from native plants. Collaborative ventures often lead to patent protections, raising ethical questions regarding equitable sharing of resources derived from traditionally used medicines. Sustainable practices driving botanical innovation. Agroecological methods prioritize biodiversity enhancement alongside food security goals. Permaculture principles guide land management strategies that mimic natural ecosystems, resulting in self-sustaining agricultural landscapes. Vertical farming technologies utilize hydroponic systems to cultivate nutrient-rich greens year-round inside controlled environments. These facilities drastically reduce water consumption compared to conventional farming while minimizing transportation emissions related to perishable goods distribution. Regenerative agricultural models. Soil regeneration techniques restore degraded lands through holistic grazing patterns and cover cropping regimes. Healthy soil microbiomes contribute significantly to plant resilience against pests and diseases, decreasing reliance on synthetic pesticides. Carbon sequestration capacities of certain plant species make them vital components in climate mitigation plans. Fast-growing trees like poplars capture atmospheric CO2 efficiently, making afforestation projects economically viable solutions for carbon offsetting programs. Emerging trends in ethnobotanical research. Interdisciplinary teams combining anthropology, ecology, and chemistry explore traditional knowledge systems globally. Documenting oral histories provides critical insights into local plant usage patterns that inform contemporary drug discovery pipelines. Community-led conservation initiatives empower indigenous peoples to manage their own territories effectively. By recognizing customary rights over biological resources, nations foster respectful partnerships between scientific researchers and traditional custodians of ecological wisdom. Biocultural diversity frameworks. These policies recognize both biological and cultural heritage values, promoting co-management agreements between governments and local communities. Traditional ecological knowledge integration. Incorporating ancestral understandings enhances predictive capabilities for ecosystem dynamics, guiding adaptive management strategies in response to environmental changes. Artificial intelligence algorithms analyze vast datasets comprising botanical descriptions, geographical distributions, and chemical compositions. Machine learning models predict potential medicinal applications based on structural similarities between known compounds and newly discovered metabolites. Facing challenges in botanical exploration. Rapid urbanization threatens many endemic plant species by fragmenting habitats crucial for their survival. Urban planners must integrate green corridors connecting isolated patches of vegetation to maintain functional ecosystems amidst expanding cityscapes. Illustrated by cases involving illegal logging operations in tropical regions, lax enforcement of international treaties permits unsustainable harvesting practices. Strengthening monitoring protocols via satellite imagery and drone surveillance helps track illicit activities affecting sensitive plant populations. Addressing illicit trade networks. Black market dealings in rare orchids exemplify how demand fuels exploitation of endangered species. Conservationists work closely with law enforcement agencies to dismantle trafficking rings responsible for poaching protected plants intended for luxury markets. Public awareness campaigns educate consumers about the consequences of purchasing products sourced unsustainably. Certifications like Fairwild provide assurance that harvested materials come from ethically managed sources respecting wildlife protection laws. Global collaboration in botanical advancement. Multilateral agreements facilitate cross-border cooperation in preserving shared natural resources. Initiatives like the Convention on Biological Diversity encourage member states to implement national strategies prioritizing conservation objectives aligned with UN Sustainable Development Goals. International research consortiums pool expertise toward common challenges facing global food security. Shared infrastructure platforms enable remote laboratories to collaborate seamlessly, accelerating innovation cycles in applied botanical sciences. Open access databases, repositories containing digitized herbarium specimens, allow researchers anywhere in the world instant access to reference collections spanning centuries. Virtual reality fieldwork tools. Immersive simulations let students experience field conditions virtually before undertaking actual expedition missions, improving safety standards and training effectiveness. Academic exchanges promote knowledge transfer between institutions specializing in different aspects of botanical study. Joint degree programs offer students opportunities to gain first-hand experience working alongside experts in various geographic contexts. Future prospects for botanical science. Quantum computing holds transformative potential for modeling complex biochemical interactions occurring within plant cells. These powerful machines simulate molecular behaviors at atomic scales, predicting reaction pathways inaccessible through classical computational methods. Nanobiotechnology enables targeted delivery systems utilizing plant-derived nanoparticles. Researchers develop carriers that selectively transport drugs to diseased tissues, minimizing systemic toxicity typically associated with conventional chemotherapy agents. Personalized medicine through phytotherapy. Advances in genomics pave the way for customized treatment regimens based on individual genetic profiles. Tailored combinations of plant extracts optimize therapeutic outcomes by matching specific biomarkers associated with particular patient phenotypes. Wearable biosensors continuously monitor physiological parameters, adjusting medication dosages dynamically according to real-time health metrics. Integration with mobile health applications empowers individuals to take proactive roles in managing their well-being through plant-based interventions. Conclusion. The intersection of ancient botanical wisdom and modern technological advances presents unprecedented opportunities for enhancing human health naturally. As ongoing research continues unveiling nature's secrets, it becomes clear that sustainable exploration remains paramount in maximizing these discoveries' societal benefits. To fully realize the potential of botanical innovations, stakeholders must commit to ethical practices ensuring equitable access to newfound knowledge, supporting initiatives dedicated to conserving Earth's rich botanical legacy guarantees continued progress in this rapidly evolving field of study.